Pisces, there is a lot going on here for you. Let's get to your oracle messages first. First of all, right now, you guys need to rethink how you're using your energy. You do have a failure to launch card, and it's associated with the energy of fire, and fire is about what we're passionately responding to and what we're driven towards. What the card says is, are your energy levels running low? Take time out to relax and recharge. I feel like there's something that you want to get going on, but managing your time might be a struggle right now. The first message I heard when I looked at all of these, I have all in the family, rethink how you use your energy, fixed, hold fast to your dreams, but then failure to launch. So the first thing I'm hearing is with family and time, especially if you have kids and you're part of a family and maybe you're living with family or living with roommates, or also if you use daycare or childcare or babysitter, or your kids are in school. There's some changes that may be occurring in your home or in your family. The transition is divinely guided, but it may cause you right now, Pisces, to rethink how you're using your energy and your time. I'm feeling like stuff is happening in your home and stuff is happening in your life, and it's causing you to maybe like pull away from focusing on a dream, not having enough energy to focus on what you want. You can't be good at everything or anything if your energy reserves are running low. Some of you really do need to just take time out to relax and recharge. But also, I'm feeling like there's a lot of all or nothing energy here for you, because with the Mars retrograde card coming out in reverse, I like what it says. Are you coming on too strong? Try a gentler approach. More of a doormat type, it's time to assert yourself. So it's like this on again, off again energy. And I think that you will have pockets of time over the next couple of weeks, Pisces, where you are capable of focusing for extended periods of time. So again, overall, I feel like there's stuff you want to do, but you're too tired to do. There's stuff happening in family. It is changing. It is divinely guided. Spirit saying, hold fast to your dreams. Okay, just think about how you're making use of time and your energy, because you will be capable of intense, prolonged, and focused energy. When you embrace your passion, you'll triumph. You just have to find it, and you just have to have the time and the energy to pour into your passions, okay? And if anything, again, is happening in family that sort of gets in the way of stuff, it's supposed to be happening apparently, and it's divinely guided. I also think you guys need to not be so worried right now about what other people think of you. Creative projects came out of the Life Coaching Oracle deck. It's time to get things done. Make your creative projects a priority. I am seeing someone completely redo like a playroom or a den or a basement. It's not the main living area. It's like a craft room or a garage or a space that you and maybe your family, I'm seeing a lot of family stuff right now. You guys can make use of that space a little bit better, but I think it's a space in your home that is a creative project for some of you. I saw a lot of downloads about that, but your guides want you to make your creative projects a priority right now, but don't hold back. Sometimes when our inner child comes out and we get creative, we get worried about what people will think about us. You are currently healing old emotional wounds, and I think that your creative projects are a pathway for that. Art therapy is a thing. Who knew, right? You guys know you're highly creative and artistic people. You're all about healing through creativity and through fellowship as well. So you might feel like you don't have a lot of fellowship and other people around you that support you right now in your creativity and your healing and your inner child. Honor your inner child, honor your creative projects, and remember, Pisces, choose to approve of yourself and others will too. Okay? You don't need anyone else's approval. If you approve of yourself, people will be less judgy, I think is what Spirit's trying to say. But don't be afraid to set up boundaries. I see tough love down here. Okay, I feel like some of you may have some critical, judgmental people around you, or that may just all be in your head. Have boundaries with those people, because right now something you really need to work on is learning the gentle art of setting boundaries and saying no. Especially if you want to focus on your creativity, your self-esteem, healing old wounds. Time and energy are also a thing right now. Yeah, so those are the oracle messages that came out. There's a lot of men on the table here. A lot. There's 1, 2, 3 masculine showing up. You're here, you're here. The moon is here twice. There you are. I definitely picked up on the Piscean energy. Overall energy of a person coming towards you right now, Pisces, is the King of Cups. Now, I could be picking up on my masculine Pisceans. Or maybe I'm helping cross-watchers that are checking in on a Piscean masculine. The King of Cups could be you. I have a King and a Queen of Cups here, so you tell me who you are. The energy coming towards you is the King of Cups. The way someone's feeling is the Page of Wands. You are being seen as the Queen of Cups. What you need to know, or your advice, is the Wheel of Fortune. Fate and destiny are afoot, Pisces. Something cool is coming in, and the Ace of Cups is attached to it. So when you least expect it, Spirit's going to throw you a wild card. But the final outcome is the Three of Pentacles. So I feel like there's people around you, someone around you. The moon is here twice, which means there's a lot of untapped hidden potential, but there's also a lot that remains to be seen. And you're right here in the middle of it. Ooh, we're looking for an Emperor. That excites us. Okay, I see what's going on here. So with this King of Cups, clarifying the sky is the Hermit, which is Virgo, and the Star, which is Aquarius. This person could have Virgo or Aquarius in their chart. They could be a Pisces like you, or just a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Of course, they don't have to be any of these signs. These are just the signifying cards that are coming out, and the zodiac's attached to them. So this person might be a little older. They're older and wiser. They might be a little reserved and shy sometimes as well. They've done a lot of soul searching. I also think this person's done quite a bit of healing recently too. You know, they've gone off by themselves for a while. They're thinking about things. They may be on some kind of a healing journey. They are approaching the Star of Hope, that Star of Aquarius, which is, you know, motivated, free from turmoil and chaos, very hopeful for a feeling of renewal. And they're looking right at you, the Queen of Cups, if that's you. Of course, again, there could be a role reversal. What's between the two of you is the Page of Wands. Hey, what's up? What kind of fun can we get into today? I always say that the Page of Wands, aside of being the herald of communication, he's the only page in the tarot that goes on a bit of a spiritual journey. It's definitely someone looking for inspiration. It's not a card of commitment, but it's a card of someone talking, wanting to have fun. Clarifying, this is the Page of Wands again, and the Seven of Pentacles. Someone's sort of waiting. I feel like this guy has been sort of hopeful for something here with you. It might not have been the right time for him for a while. He might have been working through some stuff, and now he's kind of trying to get back out there. Maybe it's a person you hear from on again, off again to a degree. It's like he tries to distract himself and be open to many things in life, but he is a bit distracted by the past, and he may want to talk to you. Because when he looks at you, the Queen of Cups, or when this king looks at the queen, he sees his match. I swear, these are the most beautiful kings and queens of cups. I love the blue dress and her crown. She's so beautiful. You're beautiful, Pisces. I think this person thinks you're very beautiful too. The Page of Swords and the Two of Cups is here. You may be wondering when you're going to get to talk to this person or see them again. They may be wondering about you. They have some questions for you. They're curious about you. Of course, it could be towards them. You could feel this way about them. It's like, I'll talk to you. It's fun, but you're not the only person or thing I'm interested in. One of you might be kind of waiting for something to happen here. And then we got the curveball, because what you need to know, or your advice, is the Wheel of Fortune. Strange things are afoot at the Circle K. Who said that? Bill or Ted? That's from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Oh my God, I'm showing my age. It's an old movie. I just heard that. Strange things are afoot at the Circle K. You might quite literally run into someone or bump into someone. Timing and fate and destiny is on your mind, is at stake here. Things have to play out in a certain way, and you won't have a lot of control over how or when things play out. You might be waiting for something to happen here with a person. And the reason I say that is because I have a different king showing up here. Clarifying the Wheel of Fortune is the Page of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. Oh my. When you least expect it, Pisces, Mr. King of Swords may pop in. This person could be a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. You may have tried to play out a cycle with them before and it might not have worked out. You may get an opportunity with this person again. If you already know this person, they may be a person that you hold in somewhat of a high regard. You may look up to them. You may be learning something from them. You may receive a message from them. You may want to develop something with them. The Page of Pentacles stays casual. All the pages are about delivering and receiving information. And there are 3 pages here. And it's a time of exploration and study. Okay, and it looks like somebody wants to study this King of Swords because they think there could be something here. There could be. Spirit saying love could come in with this person. They could feel a certain way about you. You could feel that way about them. And then the final outcome is the 3 of Pentacles. So there is a building and a learning and a growing. People are paying attention to what you're doing. You will start to feel recognized and rewarded for what you bring to the table. But because we have 2 kings here, there could be, I don't want to say a triangle going on, but a curiosity in more than one person. But with this 3 of Pentacles, this King of Swords could be someone that you're around, or it could also be about the King of Cups. Clarifying this is Temperance and the 8 of Cups. Ooh, Pisces. I think that some of you might be giving a person the cold shoulder and avoiding them. It's possible that this King of Swords has been a little cold shoulder and avoidant as well. Temperance, she looks so cold shoulder. Poor Sagittarius. They come off as aloof. They're not. The thing, here's what y'all need to know about Sagittarius. They're a lot like you, actually, in a lot of ways. But one of the things they do is they just don't give people this huge emotional reaction on the surface. But once you get talking to them, they're absolutely delightful. So someone might be a little cold shoulder. And we're not seeing the delight underneath them. But I feel like maybe with this King of Cups, you might be kind of blowing him off. It's like trying to make it work here, but it's like, I wouldn't say there's a failure to launch between the 2 of you. It just sort of seems like something could happen here if you could both open up and be curious to each other, about each other. I think this King of Cups is definitely wanting to know what's going on with you. And I was like, all right, Spirit, well, tell me a little bit more about anyone in the environment. Someone wants a breakthrough with you, the Ace of Swords. They have an idea. They want a breakthrough. Sometimes this Ace of Swords can mean I'm trying to get my big break with someone. It can also mean someone wants a second chance of some kind. They think they're onto something. They think they have clarity, but the way they feel is the 7 of Pentacles, moping, sort of waiting for something to happen, sort of distracted by the past, and their action towards you is the 2 of Cups. This is a person waiting to talk to you. I think it's this King of Cups. Actually, I know it is because I always clarify the action card in the environment, and I have the 10 of Swords, the King of Cups again, there he is, and the Ace of Cups. Okay. So the first thing I heard was, this person has actually been waiting for you to heal from something before they made their move. They've been keeping in contact with you, wondering when they're going to get a good face-to-face, heart-to-heart connection with you or conversation with you. This 10 of Swords might be something that they think about you. They think you've been through something painful and they're waiting. They may have been through something painful in the past with you. They've healed from that. I do believe that if something happened with a water sign or a Virgo or Aquarius in the past, they've matured emotionally. They may want a second chance with you. Could be a second chance, could be a first chance. They might be waiting for you to heal from something, or they have needed to heal from something. For some of you, this person recently went through something painful and they are immediately wanting new love. Watch out for a person who's trying to start a new relationship on the heels of a breakup. Okay, so I wanted to know a little bit more about this King of Cups. I'm like, well, he sure seems into her, but she seems like she might any minute now have a new love interest coming in, which is the King of Swords. I'm hearing that someone needs to be a little less emotional and a little bit more intelligent. They need to go into their brain a little bit more than their heart. So I used 2 oracle decks. I used the Island Time Wellness deck about this King of Cups, and I used the Soma Chandra oracle deck that my daughter made for us. What came out of my oracle deck about the King of Cups is, my pride and ego is bruised. I'll take care of you. Misery loves company. New relationship is at the bottom of the deck. I also have not even interested down there. Yeah, I kind of get the sense that this guy is barely on your radar. This person's recently had their pride and ego bruised, either by you or someone else. They get their feelings hurt easily, I think. They want to take care of you. They're a generous person. They're a caretaking person, but also they're kind of in this misery loves company energy. Also, what came out of my second oracle deck is boat, receiving what you need, progression arriving, moving on, closure issues, separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, unsure of the future, and girl talk, time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, having fun. Okay. Some of you have been through a breakup with this person and you still keep in contact with them from time to time. You may genuinely care about each other. He may be trying to open up to and heal from new love, but he's also a little maybe insecure and curious about what you're doing. Because I do have like a closure card and a separation card. It's also possible that this person did recently go through a separation. They are working on moving forward. They are working through closure issues. And they're trying to have fun. They're trying to move on. They're trying to be happily single. And they may be like, hey, Pisces looks like a fun person to spend time with. Just watch out that they are the kind of person that just wants to date you or spend time with you because they're miserable. Watch out for that misery loves company. You guys are so sweet and kind and loving. They may need someone to be gentle with them. They may want a new relationship to help them with a healing journey. New love can be healing, but not if they're still attached to the past. They look like they might be a little bit here with the Hermit and the Ten of Swords, but they are opening up to new things. And I do have Healing the Heart at the bottom of the deck. Pisceans seem to help heal people. You do. Just being around a Pisces can be very healing. I have noticed. I always just feel so supported when I'm around Pisces folks. You look like you're in a really different place. A lot of different masculines showed up here. So I could be picking up on my Pisces masculines actually, but I do have a feminine here with a big cup of love to give. So what I'm assuming I'm dealing with my feminines over here. But what came out for you, Pisces? I actually let 4 cards drop out. The 4 of Cups to the King of Wands, but then the Page of Wands and the King of Swords. Yeah, here he is. This is a person that you're going to start talking to very soon. And they may have been talking to you. You may have been talking to them. You may quite literally bump into them. I can see that some of you have a fire sign on your mind. Maybe you might be worried about someone being egotistical. Also, this person might be kind of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. They might actually be an air sign and you're just waiting. They might be an Aquarius and you're just waiting for the vitality of their sun sign to show through. Maybe they've got some fire or water in some different parts of their chart and you've been seeing those traits. When you see the Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius traits come out in this guy, that's when he'll light you up and excite you. That's the person you'll want to develop something with. Because these kings could be different aspects of the same guy. That happens. You know, because I'm a Libra, but I have water in my Mercury and I have fire in another part of my chart. Like maybe we're seeing stuff like that about this person and you're not sure which version of them you're going to get. But I feel like you've got a couple different people on your mind here. For my masculines, you may be thinking quite a bit about a friend of yours that's upsetting you right now. You miss that person. It's hard to open up and spend time with new people. Some of you are looking for a new friend group, feminine or masculine. Some of you feel like you want to be a leader in a social circle as well. You want to be the leader in creative projects. You're a visionary person right now. You may also be giving people very good advice right now. Giving people directions right now is the King of Swords. I'm also hearing that masculine or feminine, you have a friend around you that gives really, really good advice. You may end up falling for him, romantically or otherwise, but you may be talking to this guy. I clarified just a little bit more about the King of Swords, and I have the 3 of Pentacles. There it is again. It's coming out again with the Queen of Cups and the 8 of Swords. You're either all trapped in your head about him or he doesn't know you exist right now or he's nervous about you. So I'm definitely doing an extended reading because I'm like, I don't know what's going on with the King of Cups. The King of Swords seems like, you know, where the love is going to come in, but you and the King of Swords might have your wires crossed with one another. I think you're around each other. This guy might be blowing you off. He might appear to be blowing you off. So I'm going to clarify this. I'm going to clarify the Wheel of Fortune with the King of Swords and the Ace of Cups. And I'm also going to clarify a little bit more deeply about the King of Cups. If you feel like you need the extended reading, Pisces, the link to that will be at the top of the description below. But a lot remains to be seen. Let yourself feel your feelings right now, Pisces. Wait for untapped hidden potential to become more clear. Go with the flow emotionally right now, and definitely work on managing time and energy better. You don't need other people's approval to let your inner child come out and heal and be creative. Boundaries are a thing. All right, that's your reading right now, Pisces. You hope it resonates and hope it helps. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Pisces. Take care. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.